Ecstasy.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Mind Minx,
And I'm Lazu.
and we are starting a new venture together.
Yeah.
Wow, this is exciting.
It is. I'm really excited.
Well, I just want to point out that this is my first audio only. We're starting out as audio only.
Yeah.
And what are we doing?
We are doing a new podcast called Bravely Fit.
Bravely Fit.
Yeah.
What does that mean to us?
Oh, that's a good one. How do you start that?
How do we start that conversation? All right, I know exactly how we start that conversation.
Okay.
What does being fit mean to us? Where did it start for us?
Oh, I need a second. You're going to have to,
Okay.
because I feel like that's a loaded
Super loaded question.
because we start one way, but then it transforms into something else.
Mm-hmm. So let's just start at stage one or chapter one, which is where everybody should always start.
Yeah.
What was your chapter one? For me, my highest recorded weight was 333 pounds. And I had this like medical awakening. It wasn't a spiritual, it wasn't like, oh, I need to lose weight. I had a medical awakening. And I was like, I have to do something.
Yeah.
So I went and started the process of having weight loss surgery. And I did. I had the vertical sleeve gastrotomy.
Okay.
So that was in 2016. So my first few months, and I remember the nurse telling me clearly, clear as day, you're going to lose 60 pounds like that.
Wow.
You'll lose it like that because they literally take 70% of your stomach out of your body. But after that, it's on you.
Right.
So doing that, I lost 60 pounds and I was like, yes, I went down to, what was it? Like 250, 233.
That's a drastic change.
Sure. I lost 100 pounds in a year's time. And you would think that would be the end of it. Like I would just keep going, but no, you got to put in the work.
Yes.
But I gained back 45 pounds.
How did that happen?
Life.
Okay.
Sadly.
It happens.
That's the sad.
It happens. Like I've been fit and petite for the majority of my life. And I wouldn't notice when I would gain weight until after I went back to the gym and lost it. And I look back at pictures like, whoa, my face was round. Like I had no chin, no neck. What is this?
So it was the opposite for us. You were
Yeah.
always petite, and it wasn't until after
Yeah.
you
Like I
lost
did
weight
track
that you
and cross
realized.
country in high school. I wasn't very good, but it kept me fit. And it kept my legs strong. I always felt like I looked good. And then I'll go to the gym, work out, and then I was like, whoa. Like I was bigger back then. I didn't notice it, which
Mhm.
I guess is a good thing sometimes.
Right.
Because we beat ourselves up
Sure.
when it comes to
Sure.
weight loss.
So then from there, I decided last year that I was going to pick it up a notch because I didn't do all that work just to go backwards,
Yeah.
slide backwards.
Yeah.
So that's our opener. That's what we're going to be talking about, our fitness journey and how that journey has evolved. Let's talk about us as people. Like, who are you? Who is Ash Lazu?
Ooh, Ash Lazu. So I'm 32 years old. I am a businesswoman, entrepreneur. I own a wax studio, skincare studio. And I am a mom of 2 children with special needs. So I have a very busy plate, busy life, full plate.
Busy plate sounds good too.
Super busy.
I am 47. I am a single mom and a grandma. And I love when everybody says, what? You are not a grandma.
Yeah, she's a very hot grandma.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. So that's who we are, and that's our history. What are your workout goals? Let's do it this way. Because obviously they've evolved. What were your original workout goals?
See, at first, I didn't have a goal at first until I started working out. When I would go into the gym, it was more for my mental health. Like I needed somewhere to place all that anxiety, all that rage. I was so angry, and journaling wasn't going to help. Meditation, like I was angry. Like I want to throw something. So it turned into just lifting. Pick up the weight, put it back down. I think you expend enough energy into that where all that anger leaves your body. And from there, when I noticed the muscle definition that I was getting, I wanted to bodybuild. So the gym that I was going to, I went to another one that was known specifically for bodybuilding. And from there, it just took off. So my goal before was I want to do a bodybuilding competition. Like I really want to like slap on that bikini and walk around the stage in heels and just show people, yeah, I did that. Like I worked really hard on my physique.
You're getting there. You're getting there, man.
Yeah, I hope. So that goal slid to the back burner. And now it's just, I feel good. And I don't want to restrict my diet. Because when you're bodybuilding, you have to have a strict diet. And I love food.
Yeah.
I love food.
The food part of it is hard.
Yeah. So for now, it's just I'm lifting weights and just looking good. That's it.
Love it. Hashtag lifting weights looking good.
That's a good hashtag. We got to save that for later.
I'm writing it down. We have it recorded now. So my original goal was, again, to lose the weight. And then the follow-up goal was to be able to lose enough weight to qualify for skin removal. And because of my height, hold on, there goes my voice, my frog throat. Because of my height, plastic surgeons still go by the very antiquated system of BMI system. Because of my height and the actual number, I'm still considered obese. So that number.
Are you serious?
Yes. I don't know now.
Back then. So I was going to say, whoever's listening, like if you look at this woman, she's tiny.
Like, the body dysmorphia is real though, man.
Yeah, it's just the skin. There's a difference between skin and fat.
So to qualify for that though, I have to have a certain BMI.
Oh.
Because they still go by height and weight.
Too.
Yeah. And I understand that because I did almost qualify back in 2020. And I'd gone to a surgeon, went all the way down to Miami, got down there, found out because I thought my entire life I was 5'5". Swore to God, my entire life I was 5'5", 5'4". So I got down there and they do their measurements literally right before I'm supposed to go in for my procedure for my tummy tuck. And the nurse is, you're only 5'4". I'm like, and?
Don't tell me they canceled the surgery for an inch.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. I did not get my tummy tuck.
Give me my money back right now.
I did not get because of that. And the surgeon came and talked to me. He's, listen, I don't feel comfortable. And it's not safe for me to put you under.
For an inch.
Because it changes that much of the dynamic.
At least they were honest. How many people do pass away from after surgery?
And we've talked about a couple of people that we've seen that have passed away.
Yes.
No, I don't. I appreciated that. It sucked. It sucked big time. But I think maybe that's when I came back feeling defeated. So maybe that thing, now retelling that story, that's when it started coming back on.
Got it. Okay. I could see that.
The weight started coming back on.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that I've been working out, September of last year, of 2022, I looked at myself because I do my own podcast. And I remember I was interviewing some people. And because I see myself on camera all the time, that's where I saw it. I was like, wow, holy shit. I don't remember ever looking like this in the recent past. And that lit a fire in me. So I went back to my doctor. And I remember her saying to me, she's like, do you want to get a revision? My surgery. So they'll go back in and do either the bypass or.
So I heard the bypass is way more invasive.
Super invasive. I did not want to do the bypass.
Okay.
In my interpretation of what bypass means, I feel like it's called a bypass because it literally bypasses all of the natural functions that the stomach does. So literally you ingest the food and it doesn't get to be.
So you get no nutrients.
No nutrients.
Nothing.
That's why
dangerous.
There's malnutrition in bypass patients.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. The reason why I chose the sleeve was because the sleeve still does the same thing it's supposed to do as far as the stomach's job, but it's just smaller. It's the size of a small banana.
Okay.
I was like, no, I do not want to go back in for a revision. I'm 245 pounds. That's ridiculous. I will do what I need to do. So I started working with my doctor. She was giving me some medication to help suppress my appetite so I could be in a nice calorie deficit. I started working with a personal trainer. But because of my body dysmorphia, I was afraid to go into a gym. I was too embarrassed to go inside of a gym. So I would do dancing at home with my fitness marshal. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I haven't.
He is this flamboyant man. I don't know if he's gay or not entirely sure.
He's the life of a party.
He's a life. But he does these great dance routines on YouTube to music that we hear on the radio now. So I'll hear a song playing on the radio and I'll start doing the dance moves in the car.
That's good.
Yeah.
So he makes it fun.
He makes it fun. And I started doing this in my living room. And the second thing that I started doing when I was doing that was I started posting it on my social media as accountability for me. Because if everybody's seeing that I'm doing this and then they see I'm not doing it, call me out on it.
Yes. Accountability is a huge thing.
And it worked. I was dancing every day. And then I had my trainer, because I was too afraid to come into a gym, making him come to my house.
Oh.
Yeah. So it wasn't until November that I felt comfortable enough to go inside of a gym.
Man, so when you and I went to the gym, it wasn't too long after that.
No, that was January.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how we met.
Okay.
That's a great story. I remember I was on a live and you were commenting on it. And I think we talked about working out. I had mentioned something and you made a comment and I was like, oh, I'm going to message her.
Yeah. And then we followed each other.
Yeah, we followed each other. And I was like, can we work out together? Because I think having a workout buddy is so important.
Yes.
And we did. We went to go work out together.
I think that was the first time using the Smith machine.
Yes.
Without being embarrassed. And and a Smith machine, for those who don't know, it's like an assisted, the bar assists you. So if you're not comfortable doing squats, there's like safety mechanisms.
Especially if you're by yourself, if you don't have a spotter.
Yeah. Even now that I can lift heavy, if I don't have somebody with me that can spot me properly, I will not lift heavy by myself. I'll go to the Smith machine and do what I'm comfortable with. So, and it's a big help because you can injure yourself. A lot of people that start working out severely injure themselves. And that's like, I don't know, I wish there was more information out there to protect ourselves because we are getting older. Things don't work how they used to, and we have to be careful.
How many times do we hear our knees cracking?
Yes.
And
God.
Your wrist.
Yeah, my wrist cracks a lot.
But I think that's a perfect segue. That's the whole point of our show. We are going to be those people for our audience.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about all of those little caveats that we have questions about, and especially working out because it's become such an important part of our life.
Very important.
And we don't get to work out together all the time anymore because our schedules are different. Completely different.
But we still hold each other accountable.
Yes.
It's like, call in the morning. Did you go to the gym? I guess. Or if I'm sitting in the car and you're like, are you outside the gym? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Go work out.
Have a great workout. If you're up, might as well just go get.
Might as well. Yeah.
Just
get up and go.
Yeah. So it's nice having that accountability. And I don't want to say accountability because we don't make each other feel bad.
Yeah.
Like last night was a perfect example. And I'm glad that you said something to me because I was like, do I really want to eat this right now?
Absolutely, you do.
Like that, I ordered. I'm gonna tell everybody what I ordered.
Go ahead. It was
I ordered chicken and waffles last night.
And she paused mid-meal. She said, "Do I want to eat this?" I said, "Yes, you do. Yes, you eat that chicken and waffle because you work hard. We work very hard. You get to eat whatever you want. That's why I work out. I am so greedy. I will order 2 full-course meals sometimes just so that I can enjoy my food. I love food." And sometimes it is a bad relationship if I'm not working out, because that's how I gain weight so easily. But if you're like working out to look a certain way, enjoy the food. There's nothing wrong with one meal. Just splurge. Just eat it. Don't worry about the calories. Don't worry about the fat intake. Like that guilt is a real thing.
It's huge.
It's a real thing. Just eat the food, enjoy it, savor it. Roll it around your mouth. Just savor it. You
let
work
your
hard
eyes
enough.
roll into the back of your head.
Yes.
Do your little happy dance.
As you let the little moan slip.
Those things are real.
Yeah.
What do we hope to share with our show?
We're just real women doing the thing. Like, we're everyday people.
Oh, I love that. We are definitely everyday people.
Yeah.
And we're learning as we go. And we want to share whatever it is that we're learning with everybody out there who may be, I'm on like chapter 12. Ash is on that like at chapter 20. So if you're on like chapter 1 or 2, we want to help you get to your chapter 12 and your chapter 20.
Absolutely. And it's not as hard as you think. I think the main barrier is getting past that mental,
that fear.
Yeah. Because the fear holds you back, and you really don't have to be afraid, because everybody's in there trying to do the same thing, trying to get to the same goal or like a similar goal. We all just want to be healthy, want to be fit. And you can.
You'd be surprised too. It's definitely intimidating when you first get in the gym. But you're right. Like the culture is super supportive. You're right. They're there to see. I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and be like, I remember when you first started. You look completely different now.
That's amazing.
You look great. Keep it up. Like that feels amazing. So just because we don't all talk to each other, like that head nod is.
Yes, the head nod.
That's a real thing. So we want to offer insight from our passion on fitness for everybody else.
Yeah. Because we started for two completely different reasons. Mine was mental health. Like I was struggling being a parent and just having so much responsibility with my business, with my children, and just I have my own trauma that I'm getting over and learning from. And I had to place all that somewhere. That wasn't my family, my friends. Like nobody wants to hear you vent all day. So the gym was me venting. And it's great. It releases endorphins. Like I always walk out of the gym with a smile on my face. Always.
I find that I do that now. If I get aggravated, I'll pick up my bag and go to the gym.
Yeah. It's a great outlet. And we look good after. So it's a win. It's a win. Like I look at my legs like, wow. Like you're so sexy.
And my arms, like when my veins pop out on my biceps.
Oh, that blood flow.
Ooh,
that's good.
That's sexy to me. And then, so what do we hope to accomplish?
Oh, let's just inspire everybody. Help those to not make the same mistakes, lifting mistakes, food mistakes. You can learn from our mistakes, so you don't have to make them.
Yeah, we're going to make the mistakes for you.
Yeah, and it happens.
We make mistakes all the time.
Yep.
But we have really great resources around us. Actually, we'll be having some guests that come on the show.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we're just, like we said, we're just everyday people talking about health and fitness and our journeys. But we want to help the next everyday woman or man, where we don't discriminate.
Yeah.
But we're going to be talking about food too, because I love that you brought up the whole food thing. So we're going to be helping out by coming up with some recipes and stuff like that.
Yes.
And we do have some
like
ideas.
Snack of the day.
Snack of the day. Or like I have a problem with protein. Like trying to get in the right amount of protein a day is so difficult for me.
And protein's important.
Super
That's what
important.
feeds your muscles.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about all of that. And
wait, can we talk about how I was freaked out with the protein and mealworms?
Oh my God, yes. We'll be sharing stuff that we see.
Yes, the stuff that we see, and I was traumatized, but it's all good.
I don't know how true that is. That can't be true. But mealworms are actually...
I'm drinking mealworms.
So we saw a reel where they showed how protein powder is created, and they said that it's like ground down mealworms.
Oh my God.
But like in foreign countries, that's their meal. Yeah. Like you can go to a street vendor and get, instead of a street taco, get street mealworms.
Oh my God. I'm going vegan.
It's a real thing.
I still have to wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of people eating crickets on a stick.
Yeah.
That's just chocolate covered.
Yes. That's exactly like it is.
Can you imagine a crunch?
No, I could not. No.
Oh,
that's
man.
disgusting.
Okay, next. Next.
But we're going to come up with some fun stuff too,
Yes.
because I know, especially for us ladies, that when we go through our monthly, I know that I crave something sweet.
Yes. And remember, there was a time where I told you how I saw on a reel, there are certain phases of our cycles where we lift heavy and where we rest and just do cardio only. And I think that's important for some women to know, because you can get discouraged by trying to lift a heavy weight that you did last week, but this is just not your week because your cycle is coming. So I think that's important to know. I want to come up with facts.
We're definitely going to be doing some
fact
checking.
Yes, definitely.
For all you guys out there. And we don't want to make it seem like we're just anybody talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be somebody who knows what we're talking about.
Yes, we are getting our personal training certifications with nutrition.
With nutrition.
So we are.
And not just any certification,
Yes.
NASM.
Yes. So we will be.
We're actually going to be
experience and from knowledge from what we're learning. So
we'll be certified.
That's exciting.
And we'll be able to be offering coaching for real, not just as we'll have life experience and actual professionalism to add behind it. We can add some letters behind our name.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about goals.
Workout goals or goals for the show? Both.
Okay, both. So my ultimate workout goal will be to compete in a bodybuilding competition.
Okay.
Like, I'm working hard on myself, but I'm not gonna overdo it. If it happens where I'm like pleased enough with my body where I could just say, okay, now since I'm gonna do a show, I could just drop whatever my body fat percentage and do a show, then I'll do that. But where I'm at right now, I'm okay. But my ultimate goal, no matter what, is to do a bodybuilding competition.
I'll be right in the front row.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait for everybody to see me in that little cheeky bikini. Make sure you get all the good angles.
Yep.
But that is my ultimate goal.
I guess my ultimate goal is still to just qualify for my skin removal.
You will.
Because the bat wings are real.
But it does go down.
It did go down a lot.
You know, from what I've seen, and that inspired me to not get a tummy tuck, because I'm like, F this. I want to be snatched. I'm going to go get the surgery. But then seeing how your arms went from like really big to it's smaller, significantly smaller. In my head, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just work a little harder on my stomach. You don't have to do the tummy tuck. This is possible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I'm really excited to see your progression, because it's your arms. I wish people could see you right now from like back then till now, because your arms got a lot smaller. So don't.
And my
the bat wings aren't that bad. That's body dysmorphia talking.
That's super body dysmorphia. Like, I'm convinced that my mirror just likes me a lot.
No.
When I take a picture, like when I take a picture of myself to post, it's just that my mirror likes me.
No.
Until someone else takes a picture of me. I was like, okay, not every lens could like me that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a real thing. That's another mental barrier we have to break through.
And we're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about body dysmorphia.
Yes.
So our goal for the show is to just bring awareness to all of these things that people may not even realize are an issue for them, like body dysmorphia, like the uncomfortability even starting or stopping, and like how do you go back in,
and
that
food guilt.
The food guilt.
The food guilt. That's a big one.
I think, and we talked about this just before, I think that the easiest way to because you said baby steps. You had mentioned baby steps. The easiest first baby step is just to start counting your calories. People don't realize how much you actually ingest until they just one day, just take one day and religiously mark down everything that you consume. Don't change it. I just want people to, that's my challenge for everybody. Just one day, eat like you normally would, but just mark down the actual measurements and see how many calories and how much fat and how much protein. And you'll be like floored.
Yeah. And my baby step is
take out soda.
Replace soda with tea. Tea is like herbal medicine. Take out soda, drink a cup of tea at night, and that can make a decent change too.
For me, I wasn't allowed to drink anything carbonated because the carbonated bubbles expand your
nauseous.
Will expand your belly.
Yeah.
So imagine drinking like those big cups from like the fast food places that they give you. How much all those bubbles expand your belly.
Yeah, let's just take out soda. No seltzer water either. That's still
It's carb. It's
Those are-
the sugar, but the sugar in the soda is bad. So what my like cheat is if we go out and we're not drinking alcohol, which is another big one that you got to take out. You got to take it
Yeah.
out. That's like unnecessary. Don't drink your calories. You can't drink your
That's
calories.
a good one.
Yeah. Unless it's protein. But yeah, so unless it's alcohol, when we go out to eat, I'll get like a diet soda because at least there's no sugar in there. People are scared of sugar though. I'm scared of sugar.
I'm scared of sugar.
So we'll talk about stuff that
Yeah.
scares us. But food is a huge one.
That's where it all begins.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it begins and it ends, is food.
But we need to, and it's something I still struggle with. We have to eat in order to build muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember this conversation literally the other day with my coach where he saw that I had a very light week, like food wise. I maybe hit 900 calories the entire week per day.
Can I just say how much I love your coach? I met him one time. We followed each other on socials and I posted that lifting video and immediately he messaged me like, can I give you advice? And I'm like, of course, I will take any constructive criticism. And what he pointed out significantly changed, I didn't even say that, significantly changed how I lift because it was a deadlift and you can really injure yourself.
Mhm.
So when he pointed out those little things and I fixed them, I was amazed. And it's just, that was free advice. Like these are coaches. These are people who pay to get their certifications. They put time into their education. And he just messaged me like, hey, I noticed you do this. You can correct it by doing that. And it worked.
He is a great guy.
He is.
I consider myself his ray of sunshine. I drive him crazy.
Yeah, I like watching the videos. You could find out her Instagram.
Speaking of which, what are our socials? What's your social?
So my social is Ash_Lazu, Lazu.
And mine is Mind Minx, MINDMINX. And yeah, we post a lot. I post a lot. You're starting to now post a lot of your videos too. Which
More of my stories.
Your stories.
Yeah, I'm still, because I get nervous when I still get nervous. And you see the muscles and all that, but I still get nervous when I post lifting videos or me working out because I am afraid of criticism sometimes. Like it hurts my feelings.
But you'll only get, you'll only get criticized from someone who's not doing it. You'll never get criticized from someone who is.
Yeah.
They will only.
But the constructive criticism was
the critique
great.
is different.
Like I needed
that.
that.
Critique is different than criticism.
And I still got self-conscious. I'm like, no, you're still learning.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we do. We learn, we make mistakes, and we fix them. How are you going to know what you're doing wrong if somebody doesn't point it out?
Right.
But correcting it.
Right.
You're not just saying, oh, you're doing it wrong. And then they go about their
to
day.
make fun of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's that. We will have none of that here. We will have none of that here.
Yeah.
We want to help. If anybody has any questions or any topics that they want to hear us talk about, please let us know.
Ooh, the topics. Send us all the topics you want to hear.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait. And then follow our Instagrams.
Follow our Instagrams. Follow our stories. Make sure you comment.
Yes. Don't be shy to send us messages.
Say you saw us and you heard us.
Yeah.
And follow our journey.
Yeah, and to put a face behind the voice. You're nosy.
Everybody wants to see what the face looks like.
Yes.
All right. So I think that was a good start.
That is a good start. I think so.
What are we going to be talking about next time?
Ooh. Can we bring the trainer on next time?
Yes, I think we will have a special guest next time.
He's so awesome.
Yes, he is my coach. He is the owner of Jason Fitness in Fairfield, New Jersey. And I've literally only been with them since May. And the transformation from May until now.
It's phenomenal. Yes.
That's the perfect word.
My girl has abs. Like, wait till you see it. Wait till she gets a skin removal because she has abs.
I'm very proud of the work that I've put in there and their guidance. And I love their method because I remember doing certain exercises one day and then the next day doing a different exercise. It's basically CrossFit. We're doing HIIT exercise. We're doing CrossFit. And then one day my personal trainer, Angel Perez, he literally says to me, we're going to do a deadlift now. I was like, I've never done. He's like, yeah, you have. No, I haven't. What are you talking about? He's like, you just didn't do it with a barbell. I was like, oh, it's like in phases.
Yes.
And I didn't realize this.
I
So
feel like that's the safest way to do it.
yes. So they were making me learn my form before I picked up a barbell. And so when I did it, it felt like I'd been
powerful.
Yeah.
There's like a certain power that comes with lifting and a euphoria that's just, yeah, I did that.
You wear gloves, right?
Sometimes, so when I didn't wear gloves, I hated the callus on my hands.
So
I
love my baby calluses.
No, I hate it.
I love my baby calluses.
I hate them. So now I wear gloves. Like if I know it's going to be a lifting day where I'm lifting for deadlifts or anything like that, I wear my gloves.
No.
I don't want calluses on my hands. I like getting my nails done. I like,
Well,
I like feeling soft.
I moisturize, but
yeah, no, those calluses, I think I still have left over that I have to file down. No, I don't like calluses. I put gloves on. I don't care.
We'll be talking about all of that, and we'll talk about like the different equipment, like the wrist straps and the back brace.
Yeah, so I injured my back a few years ago and I couldn't walk for a few days. Like my husband had to lift me up and take me to the bathroom, and I should have gotten a scan, but I just went to my doctor. They put me on steroids. I was on bed rest for a little bit. Me lifting now is just wow. But back braces are so important because back injuries are not fun at all and very dangerous.
And a lot of people don't understand that not working on your core is going to be detrimental.
Core is connected to your back.
Yeah. If you don't have a strong core.
Yep.
I don't understand people who try to do these other exercises but never train their core.
Yeah, that's actually a really good topic. Important, very important topic.
So we're going to be touching all of that and the knee sleeves.
Yes.
And not being embarrassed to wear them. I think that's what my thing is. Like, I don't want to seem like I'm like the gym girl. Even though I know I'm a gym girl, I'm like a muscle mommy in training.
Oh, I love that.
Yes,
muscle mommy. Well, I'm a muscle mommy.
You are a muscle mommy, yes. And I'm a muscle mommy in training. Even though I'm still embarrassed to get the wrist straps and although I did
bring it to the embarrassment.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
It's important because I still get embarrassed sometimes. Like I sneak off to the ladies area of working out. And then when I go to the other room with all the men, I'm just like, ooh, this is intimidating.
It's super intimidating. If I don't like going to, if I have to go to the regular gym, because like my gym, they're in the morning. Those classes are in the morning. If I don't get up in time to go to those classes, I'll go to Planet Fitness. And if there's too many guys up front, I'm like,
yeah.
But some of my friends will call me about like, why are you being a pussy? Like, just go. You could bicep curl more than they can.
Yeah. And the correct way.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to break through that. A lot of mental break.
Those stigmas.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking all of those things here on Bravely Fit.
Bravely Fit. I love it.
I think that's a great introduction to who we are, what we're doing, and what our goals are here.
And follow our Instagrams. Follow the journey. I'm actually doing a 24-week transformation journey that I got from a bodybuilding workbook. So that's another journey that I'm doing. And I'm posting it. And I have to get back on track because I fell off. But yes.
Life happens.
Yeah. Follow our Instagrams. Mine is Ash, ASH_LAZU. And then
Mind Minx, MIND_MINX.
Yeah. So follow us. Let us know what you think. Give us your opinions.
Make sure you comment, like, and share.
Yes. And message us.
Definitely message us.
We'll answer. We answer DMs.
I like answering. I like the interaction. I think that's what kind of inspired this whole thing for me, because I started getting those messages. Thank you so much for posting this.
Yeah. I'm excited.
People are starting to copy my show. I noticed that. I did. I noticed that today. Somebody else, because I like doing reels with my coach because I record everything. And we did one where he saw me doing a shoulder press and he comes up from behind and he changes the weight on me because I was doing too low of a weight. So he went heavier. And I made a comment. I was like, when coach sees me slacking on the weight and he gives me heavier, Burn Boot Camp did the exact same thing to the exact same sound. Yes.
Really?
And I was like, they've copied me.
Wow.
Ours still looks better though. Because ours wasn't staged.
I have to see that now.
Yep.
Ooh, the fitness drama.
Fitness drama, the
Fitness
competition. We did that. I love it. All right. So shout out to Bravery Studios for allowing us to have this platform
Yes.
and talk about all of our fitness and all this fun stuff.
I'm excited. I'm excited to. Yeah, I'm really excited. I don't know how to put it into words right now.
That's okay. We have plenty of time to figure it out.
Yes.
And we will be, like I said, sharing recipes, sharing ideas, actually giving you guys facts and bringing in experts until we're the actual experts for you.
Absolutely.
All right. So till next time, I'm your favorite Mind Minx.
And I'm Asha Zoo.
And this was Bravely Fit. See you next time, guys.